have the first privilege of the floor. So members of the public may comment on any subject relating to any local law, resolution, or motion appearing on the agenda. Individual comments are limited to 3 minutes. Someone would like to speak to the first privilege of the floor, please introduce yourself.
My name is Cheryl Feidler, and I'm from Ellery, and I'm representing the Tea Party Patriots of Jamestown and also Western New York Freedom Seekers.
Okay.
And first of all, I'd like to thank legislators John Davis, Dan Pavlock, and County Executive P.J. Wendell for bringing forth a motion calling on elected officials to exercise their powers within the bounds of their constitutional authority. I look at this as a motion that everyone should be able to get behind and support when upholding our Constitution. The motion lays a foundation to build on for future discussions, debates, and decisions as we all face difficult issues at this time in history. I understand there is a second motion regarding healthcare workers who decline receiving the COVID vaccination. It is good that this is being addressed. They are still heroes. And I may be getting a little off the agenda topic, but I'm old and I'm going to read it anyway. Also, a brief mention regarding this vaccination that is a grave concern to me is the decision to vaccinate children aged 5 to 11 with a substance that has had adverse reactions in many older youth, such as myocarditis, and also in many adults. There has not been adequate testing and studies, and this is a very serious matter in my opinion. There seems to be more potential danger in the vaccines than in the virus itself, at that age especially. And it's a medical decision that should be made by parents and their physician. I'm scared for my grandkids and now for my great-grandkids. And I look to all of you as fellow Americans. We must unite and do the right thing. Our future generations are counting on us. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to address the first privilege of the floor?
Hi, Tammy, Schack, DeWittville. I'm also representing the Western New York Freedom Seekers. On behalf of the residents of Chautauqua County, the Western New York Freedom Seekers come before you once again. Over 400 citizens attended last month's legislature meeting to show their support for the Freedom Ordinance and their displeasure with the handling of our most basic rights, namely the right to say what goes in or on our own bodies. Month after month, we see our representatives stalled as they seem unable to navigate exactly how to uphold the U.S. Constitution while facing pressures from New York mandates. Currently, 1,500 signatures and counting are on the Freedom Ordinance petition, and we beseech you to act against the unconstitutional mandates of forced vaccinations, testing, and masking. In our research, it seems that even the well-meaning legislators and your fellow county politicians, all of them, are at odds of what to do. The time has already passed for many citizens who have unwillingly been coerced into taking the vaccines in order to provide for their families. You have already failed many. Some have died from the vaccine. Some have left New York. Some have no jobs due to civil government overreach. There is still time to stand up for the citizens of Chautauqua County and say no to mandates of any kind. By our officials not controlling mandates, there are other real-life consequences in Chautauqua County. Non-fatal overdoses are up 54%. Fatal overdoses are up 33%. Unemployment is up 45%. Chautauqua County is number 56 for the worst poverty out of 62 counties in New York. Can you imagine the rise in domestic abuse and child abuse and the standard of living in our county? Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you making the motion. That being said, we are still concerned about our bodies, our livelihoods, and especially our children. We are concerned about the effects this will have on the future of the county's economic development as people leave because you leave them no choice. Then we have a Governor Hochul, creating emergencies with her mandates in order to further her executive branch powers yet again, and we must be protected. The out-of-control president and those above him have their tentacles reaching down through a more than willing Governor Hochul. We need you to be our bastions of freedom. When is the last time you guys have had 1,500 people asking you to educate them? These people who signed the petition look to you. This can be a mutually beneficial relationship with these 1,500 and counting people. What an opportunity you have. We exhort you to give the people of Chautauqua County a direct response. And listen, I've been here, we've been here, talking to everyone, legislators up to the executive council, anyone we can talk to, Mr. Wendell, and everyone has said the same thing. The people have the power. The power is in the people, that we must do something. And all we are asking you is to give us direction, to tell us what to do, to show us how the system works. That's what you guys do, and that's what we need to learn. We do want a direct response. We're asking for you to do that. That is our request. All of you just received an email Tuesday morning from the Western New York Freedom Seekers. I urge you to please respond. I urge you to act so you can help us act. Thank you.